This is a response to some comments left on one of my videos. The first of my series, Japan Bible Japanese series. It was some comments left on my page by Kaiser KS33 something. You asked me to teach you basic Japanese, and at first I thought you were just joking. But after you left comment after comment, I realized that you're serious. Yeah. So here's the deal. I think it's great if you want to come to Japan, but I won't teach you basic Japanese, and you don't need me to teach you basic Japanese. Here's why. It's fairly simple to learn the basics of Japanese. It's not that hard. All you gotta do is get a textbook and a notebook and just start doing the homework in the textbook. As with myself, I highly recommend Genki. I found my old Genki book. I pulled that out. If you just sit down, it's a great book. It's published by Japan Times. There you go. An integrated course in elementary Japanese. You don't need a teacher for this. You just sit down, you do all the homework in it, you learn the vocabulary, and you're set. If you can get through this, you'll know basic Japanese. I mean, it's easy. But you just have to do the homework every day. To give you an example, this is I found my first notebook, my first Japanese notebook where I started doing the homework, and just here we go. So you can see this. You know, every page is me doing the homework, the entire thing. I have many notebooks like this, just filled with all of the homework, page after page after page of homework. You know. If you can't find Genki, of course I highly recommend it. It's #1 on my list of the basic Japanese books. If you can't find that one, then there's always little Japanese for busy people. I have volumes 1 and 2, and I also have the workbook that I did put it out. Yeah, they're very popular, but I must say I like Genki more. I mean, that's what I started with, and that's what I like. Genki comes in 2 volumes. They're both big. By the time you finish both volumes of Genki, you should be ready for intermediate Japanese. Yeah, and so when I got to that point, I started working from, and in fact I still haven't finished. You can see here's my Chukyu book, my intermediate Japanese book, but I still have to finish that one. I haven't finished it yet. But yeah, so like I said, you don't need me to teach you basic Japanese. Just get a book and do the homework in it. And you know, I've taken one class. It was one 10-week class, and yeah, that's all I've taken. So you don't need anyone to teach you Japanese per se, at least basic Japanese. Maybe when you get into higher, more complicated stuff, but just the basics, just study, just read it, just do the homework in a textbook. That's it. Peace.